me, Mario.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Took some effort turning the game on and pressing the start button on my camera at the same time to get that in there. But I think it worked okay. That's right, I'm still using a camcorder. What LP is this? I've finished 5, soon to be 6 LPs. Never mind. This is my next one, Super Mario 64, and I'm sure that everyone knows about this Easter egg. And I think you can hold the R button to make it permanent, and it all goes back. I've had a lot of fun with that. But I've also had a lot of fun with this game, so we're going to choose file number D, or letter D, and we're going to get on with it.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I have baked a cake for you. Yours truly, Princess Toadstool. Peach.
Peach. And the first time she's ever called Peach in a video game. Oh, Lakitu. So this was the first video game I ever played. The reason I'm doing this LP is because, well, I finished the Paper Mario trilogy. It took over a year, but, you know, I knew it was going to take a long time, but now what? Well, the reason I did the Paper Mario trilogy was to be all, you know, classic trips back to my childhood. You know, I told you how much I liked the Paper Mario, the first one mainly. And, well, what other better game to symbolize my childhood, other than Paper Mario, than Super Mario 64, the first video game I ever played. Ciao, you've reached Princess Toadstool's castle via a warp pipe. Using the controller as a piece of cake. Press A to jump and B to attack. Press B to read signs, too. Use the control stick in the center of the controller. I love how they actually tell you where the control stick is to move Mario around. This was the first Nintendo 64 game, or one of the launch titles, along with some other ones. So yeah, Mario's got some new moves in this game. Those were the first steps I ever took. For the first and only time in a Mario game outside of Super Smash Bros., he can punch and kick. Mario can also if you press B while you're running, you slide, and once you get up to the castle, Lakitu starts talking again. Good afternoon, the Lakitu Bros are here, reporting live from just outside Princess Peach's castle. Mario's just arrived on the scene, and we'll be filming the action as he enters the castle and pursues the missing stars. It's a seasoned cameraman. We'll be shooting from the recommended angle, but you can change the camera angle by pressing the C buttons. If you can't adjust the view any farther, we'll buzz. So there's 2 views. If you press R, you can change, but I prefer this one. So, yeah, this is Super Mario 64. Say hello. Running around in 3D for the first time, but this is the first video game I ever played, as I've already said. And, well, I sucked at it back then. So let's go inside the castle, because there's not much we can do outside the castle right now. Later on, there actually will be some things to do out there. Welcome, no one's home. Now scram and don't come back. Okay, so I guess we're not getting the cake right away. Must be in one of the rooms. We see Toad right here. I'm not just gonna, like, blaze through the game. I'm gonna get everything, all 120 stars. I'm glad to see you, the princess, and I, and, well, everyone, we're all trapped inside the castle walls. Bowser has stolen the castle stars, and he's using their power to create his own words, painting the wall. Please recover the power stars. And the door on the left is the only one that hasn't been sealed. Now, I'm pretty sure that everyone on planet Earth knows how to play this game. But, you know, this is a Let's Play, and I wouldn't be very good as a Let's Player if I didn't explain it. So you control Mario, who can run and jump around, and this is really the first game to master the feeling of a full 3D environment. You go into different worlds, including some secret worlds, but these are the main ones, and there are 15 main worlds. Your goal is to get all the stars, and each star has a mission. Well, you don't have to get them in order. It's recommended for new players that they do, but we don't have to. You get power-ups later throughout the game, but we don't have them yet. And of course, Mario's got a bunch of different moves. I've already showed you the slide, punch, and kick. If you hold Z, you crouch. You can, while you're crouching, you can do the backflip. This thing, although it's pretty useless. And if you walk, you can crawl, and that can be useful to get into some small spaces. What else can you do? Run, hold Z, and jump for the long jump. It's pretty much the same thing as Super Mario Galaxy 2, if you've seen that LP, except for few differences. Jump and press Z to do that, and B is also used for picking up bombs and such. Whoa. Party lost health, that's not good. Yes, you have a health bar, it's not one hit and you're dead like in Mario games that preceded this one. So, unlike Super Mario Galaxy 2, you can finish most of the stars pretty quickly. In fact, there's speedruns that I used to follow for a while. Here's a little shortcut here. If you keep running up this hill, then you're actually going to, you can skip around that whole first part. As long as you keep running, you can actually make it. Figured that out a long time ago. As you might have noticed just now, we got something called a red coin, and the number 1 appeared in front of us. That's because on every single world, you get 8 red coins, and then you get a star. The only challenge is, and yes, I didn't really mention that part, but the goal of the game is to get stars. The reason that this is the only world we could go into is because, yeah, this is the only world we could go into because it's the only door that we didn't need stars to enter. Once we get stars, and yeah, we can hold on too. In fact, we can take a little shortcut right here. And yes, that's called the U-turn jump. You know, the U-turn jump. You run the other way, and then press A. I'm the Big Bob-omb, Lord of all blasting matter, King of kabooms. How dare you scale my mountain? By what right do you have to set foot on my imperial mountaintop? Yeah. And there's some text in this game too, which is pretty cool. So this is the first boss in the game, and definitely very easy, but, you know, you would expect it to be. Now, this game does start off very easy, but it does get hard in the later levels. Trust me, it does. Because as Nintendo Capri Sun greatly pointed out, in every other 3D Mario game there's been some kind of thing you could do, like, it was Flood in Super Mario Sunshine, and then it was the spin jump in Super Mario Galaxy and Galaxy 2, but in this game you don't have anything to, like, propel yourself after a jump. You know, unless you have one of the power-ups, but, you know, even then. Yeah, so I think the best way to beat this guy is just to backflip over him. If you jump on top of his head, you will take damage. You pick him up from behind and throw him 3 times, and you beat him. And this is a Bob-omb without a fuse, but you know, the Big Bob-omb reappeared in several Mario games, and he was the first 3D boss, so he has a soft spot in all Nintendo fans' hearts. So we picked up our first star in 754. That's not very good. This is one of the earlier worlds, but you know, I really just wanted to do it. We've recovered one of the stolen power stars. Now you can open some of the sealed doors in the castle. And of course, when I first got this game, that's all I wanted to do. But instead, we're going to be going back in here. You know what I was going to do, and I maybe should have done, is gotten all the stars in order I got them when I was a kid. Because there were certain stars as a kid that I would not get, because I didn't know how to get them. Remember, this was before I knew about video game walkthroughs. Hey Mario, is it true that you beat the Big Bob-omb? Cool. You must be strong and pretty fast. So how fast are you anyway? Fast enough to beat me, Koopa the Quick? I don't think so, so just try me. Ready, go. And as a Toad will later tell you, the name of the star is actually a hint to what you should do in the star. The name of this star is Foot Race with Koopa the Quick. So we are gonna have to beat him to where the King Bob-omb was, or Big Bob-omb was. So he appears to be very easy. I mean, he's a turtle, and yes, he is very easy. He'll take a shortcut that you can't take because you cannot walk up this big thing, but he can, and he will. We should be able to see him right here. Yeah. Koopa will also successfully jump over all of these. However, you can just stay on the inner end and you will not have any problem with them. The only way that you could possibly lose is if you somehow fall off the cliff, and I know this is kind of cheap, but I'm going to show it. If you run up against this little thing, that spits the balls out, you come out of here. But in the end, it really doesn't save any time, you know, for completing the game, because it still takes them just a second to get up here. And yes, you do actually have to touch the flag. And by the way, this song is amazing. This has got to be one of my favorite songs ever. And I love that remix in Super Mario Galaxy 2. Oh yeah. Whoa, that looks wrong. Oh, Mario. I think he's sucking something and taking a poop at the same time. You really are fast. A human blur. Here you go. You won it fair and square. And then he poops out a star, so we get more poop. Yay. No. Alright. I tell you though, I still feel a little rusty. Hopefully that'll wear off. We got 0 coins. If you get 100 coins in the level, then you get a star. I'm going to show you another move you can do right now, the wall kick. Now, in most Mario games, you slide down a wall, but this one, when it was introduced, you can't. You have to press it with really good timing, and I've gotten good at it, but when I first played the game, I couldn't do it. It's actually not that hard. You get a little bit of time. Usually, I end up pressing it too late rather than too early. So let's go back into this world, which is called Bob-on Battlefield, by the way. Shoot to the island in the sky. Now, you might be saying, whoa, shoot? There are guns in a Mario game? No. As a matter of fact, they're cannons. We're peace-loving bombs, so we don't use cannons. But if you'd like to blast off, we don't mind. Help yourself. So there are cannons in every world but a few. In this level, since it's a battlefield, there are a ton of cannons, but most worlds only have one of them. So I know I'm being really informative, but, you know, I'll be funny. I'll say something funny. I thought no, you know, I'm not going to evaluate how funny I think I am. That's up to you to decide. As you can see, we see another star right here. And in order to get this one, we have to do something entirely different. But, you know, because I know what to do, let's get it. Because you can get the stars out of order in this game. So we might as well do it. What you have to do is pound this thing 3 times, and then Chain Chomp is free. And he's so happy he's free, he's gonna break that, and, well, who knows what he's gonna do. And this star is actually too high to just jump to, I think. Yeah, you can't jump to it, so you're gonna need to do something else to get to it, like a double jump. That did not stump me. I'm just clarifying that would be exactly the kind of thing that would stump me when I was a little kid. But that did not. It did not. That in particular did not stump me at all. You've collected 3 power stars now. You can open a door with a 3 on its star. They'll always tell you when you can go in a new world. But we're gonna stay here because we like this place, right? Oh yeah, that's right. We didn't get the island in the sky star. So I've been kind of informative, but now for this one, I'm gonna show you how efficient I can be at this game. Okay? This and the next star, which is to get the 8 red coins. In this video, I'm hoping that I can get all the stars that I possibly can in this world, because there's one star that you actually cannot get at this point. Well, you can, but it's just really annoying, and you should wait until later. Yeah, just shoot really high there, and you'll get it. And here's a little trick that all the speedrunners do. Jump, and then go into your backflip right away, and you get the star, and you don't have to jump for it. All the speedrunners do that. Saves a few seconds. Very easy to do. Alright, so now I'll show you how efficient I can be at this game. This is where we have to find the 8 red coins. To do that, in the first few worlds, they're going to be scattered all around the place, but later on, they're mainly going to be in one place, and with some kind of challenge applied to it. You'll see what I mean later on. To be honest, I like the ones better where you have to search for them. But, oh well. See, this one you have to search for them, but later on there'll be more that are all in the same place. And so it'll just be associated with one challenge. We missed one over here, so yeah, it's right here. We've probably seen a lot of these as we've been going through the world. And then there's one of them, well, there's a few of them in areas that we still haven't explored in this world. So yeah, these worlds are pretty small, but in size, but you know, there can be a lot in these worlds. And many of the worlds, this one doesn't, as it's the first world in the game, but many of these worlds have bonus areas. Not really bonus areas, but you know, sub-levels in them. We actually want to go on that island. Yep. Shoot to the red coin, and, well, cannon always shoots you lower than it looks like, so keep that in mind. So, we'll use the cannon to shoot where we need to go next, which will be over here. Whoa. Didn't take damage, so in this little area under here, there's actually a jail cell. And there's a red coin in here, and this thing called a 1-up that I used to call it Gopher. I have no idea why I called it that. But, and unfortunately there's no way to make the camera go directly behind you, but oh well. It's not really a big problem. You can have free control of it, and you can press down to make it, up to look around, and then down to make it zoom out. And this thing is where the star appears after you get all the 8 red coins. And wait, we only have 7? I missed one? I missed one? Oh shoot, I did miss one. And the one I missed was the one that I got when I was getting the first star. How about that? I don't think all the videos are going to be this long, just this one because, you know, what did we do? We got the thing, we started the game basically, so, yeah, first video is going to be a little longer. Now, the first time I played this, I must have not realized that the star was appearing somewhere else, and I was just stumped. I'm like, whoa, where's the star? Because I thought it would appear right next to me, but nope, pretty easy. I've always thought Mario looked like he was like standing in a pool there or something. Anyway, that's going to be the end of the first video. We found the 8 red coins and we did a bunch of other stuff. So next video, we'll do some more.